Hey, welcome to Mortgage Chat with Jared. Today I wanted to talk about a recast. What is a recast? When can you do it? How does it work? So, a mortgage recast is actually kind of popular right now because a lot of people are buying a house before their old house is sold and they want to take the proceeds from that sale and apply it to their new mortgage. So what is a recast? A recast is where we take a loan that you have and you you would do a large principal payment towards that mortgage, and we adjust the payment on your loan to reflect that large principal payment so that your loan is still scheduled to close in the same amount of time. It doesn't change the term of your loan, so it's still, if it's a 30-year loan, you're still, on track to pay, but it adjusts your payment so you can have a more affordable payment. And that's what makes this really popular, because you can make that change without having to refinance your loan. So when can you do this? You can do this on a conventional loan, mostly anytime. Sometimes, or usually, there's a limit of how many times a year you can do a recast. You cannot do a recast on an FHA loan. You cannot do a recast on a VA loan or like a USDA rural development loan. So keep that in mind. Conventional loans. So what you would do is, first thing you do is you contact your loan servicer to see what the process is, because they may want you to do things in a certain order. Like they may not want you to make the payment until they trigger something in their system to receive your payment. They may want you to send a separate check for that. Whatever, there's a process involved with it, and you want to make sure your loan servicer is on board with their process on how to do the loan recast. There is typically a minimum dollar amount that you have to be willing to do the principal reduction on for them to do the recast. A lot of the times that minimum reduction is $10,000. Sometimes it's $25,000. That just depends on your servicer. And there's usually a fee involved to do this, but it's very minimal compared to a refinance. As little as $250 in a lot of cases, sometimes as high as $500, depending on, your mortgage servicer again. So what is the benefit of doing a recast? So the benefit of doing a recast is for someone that wants to give themselves a more affordable payment with by using cash that they have to bring the principal amount of their mortgage balance down. An example that I really like to give is, let's just talk about let's say someone has a $400,000 mortgage. Let's just say it's at 6% interest rate and it's a 30-year loan. Your principal and interest on that, as is, just your principal and interest payment is right at about $2,400. It's like $2,398, so we're $2 away. Let's say you had $200,000 that you got either in an inheritance maybe, or you sold your house, your old house finally, and you want to take that money and you want to apply it towards your mortgage. So now you have a $200,000 loan balance. This can be as early as 2-3 months after you close on your original loan. You would then contact a loan servicer, figure out what their process is, but let's just say they get to the point where they say, all right, send us the check or do the extra payment on your next payment, however they want you to do it, and you get your balance down to $200,000. This would make your principal and interest payment go down to like $1,194. So it's like $1,200 cheaper per month. And that's why people like to do it. They want to ease their monthly obligations. It's an awesome service. It's an awesome product. I see people do it all the time. Like I said, mostly when you're selling your house to be in a competitive situation, to maybe you're trying to buy a house and you don't want a contingent offer or something like that, so you do a real minimal down payment. We have a client that's actually doing one right now. They sold their house, their previous house, and they've got this money that they want to go put towards their mortgage, and that's kind of what gave me the idea to do this video right now. So just remember, conventional loans, government loans, no, you'd have to do some sort of refinance or something there. Contact your loan servicer before you start it. There's a minimum dollar amount that you can do that you have to do to trigger this process. And usually most servicers let you do it like once a year. So anyhow, if you got any more questions about a loan recast, give me a call. We're here to help. Have an awesome day.